Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to Today in the NA. Can you believe it's almost been 7 full months since we last had NAHL hockey? It's been a long wait, but we are just one day away from the beginning of the 2020-2021 season. It's going to look a little different this year, obviously, as some teams are taking the year off due to everything that's been going on. We've also had a few changes, so let's get into that and what this season is going to look like. Let's start in the Central. It's virtually the same. All 6 teams are in. Small change in St. Cloud. The Blizzard are now the Norsemen. They've got a new coach, new GM. Sweeping changes in the Cloud. Everything else stays the same with Aberdeen, Austin, Bismarck, the Minnesota Wilderness, and Minot participating in this year's season. In the East, we lose Jamestown, so it'll be a 6-team division. One major change, the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Knights are now the Danbury Junior Hat-Tricks. That gives us Danbury, Johnstown, Maine, Maryland, New Jersey, and Northeast competing in the East Division for 2020-2021. In the Midwest, only 5 teams this year with Springfield not playing this season. We'll have Chippewa, Fairbanks, Janesville, Kenai River, and the Minnesota Magicians battling it out. Side note, both Fairbanks and Kenai River will be playing in Minnesota, their home games in Minnesota, until at least 2021. So the travel will be very different for the teams in the Midwest Division. Finally, in the South, we were hoping to have 8 teams this upcoming season, but Corpus Christi and Kansas City will not be participating. That means that it will be Amarillo, Lone Star, New Mexico, Odessa, Shreveport, and the brand new Wichita Falls Warriors competing in what they call the Dirty South. We can't wait to see Wichita Falls getting going in the league in just a few short weeks. Alright, let's take a look at the matchups for the opening weekend. 4 series start tomorrow. We'll kick it off with the Generals and the Nordiques. Whenever these two teams play, it's like a heavyweight fight. We saw some high-scoring tilts between these two clubs, including a 10-7 Generals win at the Colisee last season. Hopefully, for the fans' sake, we'll see something exciting like that again this weekend. We've got New Jersey and Danbury as the Junior Hat-Tricks make their NAHL debut. They got a tough test to start, the best team in the East Division last season before the pause. I'm excited to check out one of the nicest venues in the league, the Danbury Ice Arena. We'll stay in the East. This series doesn't start until Sunday, but the Tomahawks visit the Black Bears. Johnstown finished last season strong. We'll see if any of that momentum could carry over to the start of this season. It's year 3 for the Black Bears. They are hoping this one ends with them in the postseason. We head west where the new-look St. Cloud Norsemen visit the Aberdeen Wings. It's our first look at Corey Millen behind the St. Cloud bench, and we'll see how that team looks under new management. The Aberdeen Wings have been the best team in the Central Division for the last 3 years. We will see if they can keep it going, or will the other teams close the gap. And speaking of those other teams, Bismarck and Minot renew their rivalry in North Dakota this weekend. It's the 10th anniversary season for the Minotauros and the first without Marty Murray behind the bench. Shane Wagner begins his tenure as the head coach in Minot. Over in Bismarck, Lane Senevy and his club are looking to pick up where they left off last season. They are aiming for a division title and nothing less. NAHL hockey is back. It's been the longest offseason ever, and it finally ends tomorrow. We've got 10 games in total tomorrow through Monday. You can watch them all on Hockey TV. Follow the North American Hockey League on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Check out NAHL.com for live scores and stats. You can also download the NAHL app on your smartphone. That will do it for the opening episode of Today in the NA. 2020 may have not gone the way we like, but the teams get back on the ice tomorrow, so at least we're looking forward to that. Join us next week when we look back at it all and preview more games next week. Until then, I'm Vinny Paracelli. Thanks for watching.